Hi. So why study abroad as a science major? More and more international experience is becoming a priority for science majors as employers look to develop new solutions for global markets. Even if you work for a U.S. company, you'll likely be working with international colleagues on projects that will have a global reach. You'll gain firsthand insight into how scientific problems are approached and solved throughout the world. Finally, you'll develop cross-cultural and professional skills that will make you stand out when applying for jobs, graduate school, or research programs. What kinds of things have RIT science majors done abroad? They've completed an undergraduate research internship with a Canadian university, learned about the evolution and ecology of the Galapagos Islands, taken elective classes over the summer in Scotland, studied advances in medical biotechnologies and treatment approaches in Denmark, worked with a German PhD student on a summer research project in Germany, and explored Croatia's diverse ecosystems along the country's Adriatic coast. And these are just some of the programs that RIT science students have participated in recently. We'll start by going over the 5 different study abroad program types at RIT. The first program type is our RIT Global Campuses. You've probably heard about RIT's international campuses. We have 2 in Croatia, 1 in Dubai, 1 in Kosovo, and 1 in China. Basically, they are an RIT campus just located in another country. All of RIT's global campuses offer semester programs, and Croatia and Kosovo also have summer programs. Studying at an RIT global campus is a very easy, seamless way to study abroad. You're taking RIT classes from RIT faculty. You can find courses listed in RIT SIS. You're paying your same RIT tuition, can use your RIT financial aid and scholarships, and all of your classes are taught in English. While RIT's global campuses don't have a large enough variety of science coursework to spend an entire semester at an RIT global campus, you could consider doing a summer program in Croatia or Kosovo. Options include summer psychology in Croatia, ecology of the Dalmatian coast in Croatia, or the Kosovo Summer Peace and Conflict program. On these programs, you could take credits towards an immersion or as elective credits. A second program type that's very popular at RIT are faculty-led programs. This is when an RIT faculty member designs, develops, and leads a group of students overseas as part of a course. These programs are usually shorter in length. You may only be traveling between 1 to 5 weeks. You'll travel with other RIT students and your faculty member as a cohort. Often these programs are attached to a fall or spring course in Rochester. For example, you may take a spring course in Rochester and then travel over spring break or for a few weeks in early summer to finish out your coursework. Faculty-led programs are popular with RIT students because if you can't dedicate a whole semester to study abroad, you can still fit in an international experience with a shorter travel period. These programs provide flexibility for some RIT majors that may find it challenging to be away from campus for a whole semester. You'll likely hear about upcoming faculty-led programs from your professor, from an academic advisor, or your college deans. We also have all of our upcoming programs listed on our website or in the RIT Study Abroad Compass, which is our program database. Some faculty-led programs through the College of Science run regularly, every year or every other year, like the Urban Ecology in Sweden program. And the College of Science often runs new programs. There are also other faculty-led programs outside the College of Science that science majors could potentially use as elective credit. You can find current faculty-led programs accepting applications on our website, rit.edu/studyabroad. Another study abroad program option is to study through one of RIT's affiliate partner programs. Affiliates are partner organizations that RIT works with, and we're able to send students on their study abroad programs. Some of our affiliates include Arcadia, CIEE, IES, CIS, School for Field Studies, and a few more. Our affiliate partners offer semester, summer, winter break, and academic year programs. And they also offer a wide variety of coursework, including some of the more technical courses our science majors may be looking for. Overall, RIT's affiliate partners give you many program options in countries all over the world. And our affiliate partners do offer scholarship funding, which is very easy to apply for. Exchange programs are when RIT has a direct partnership with an overseas university, and you would enroll in that university as an international student. Exchange programs are usually very course discipline specific and more culturally immersive. You may be taking some of your classes in the local language and perhaps living with local students. An RIT exchange program that's a good fit for science majors is Hong Kong University of Science and Technology. This program offers courses in chemistry, physics, life sciences, and environmental science. The last program type is international research. This is when an RIT faculty member or a colleague of theirs is doing a research project in another country, and they may be looking for students to help with the project. You would hear about these opportunities from a faculty member in your college. RIT has over 600 programs in 60 different countries. Programs can be as short as a few weeks long, like a faculty-led program or a summer program, a semester long, or even as long as an academic year. Now that you're familiar with the different types of study abroad programs, let's talk a bit about cultural immersion and coursework abroad. Probably one of the reasons you want to study abroad is to experience another culture. Think of cultural immersion as a sliding scale. At the low end, you might be taking classes at a study center instead of a local university. You're probably living with other American students, and you're taking all of your courses in English. There's likely to be a lot of planned activities and excursions already set up for you. At the other end of the scale, in a fully immersive program, you would be enrolled at a local university. Perhaps you're staying with a host family in a homestay. You may be taking some or all of your classes in the local language, and you're living and traveling around more like a local. On this scale, there's a low end, a high end, and many programs that fall in between. There's no right or wrong answer in terms of what level of cultural immersion you're looking for. It's really about what's best for you personally and what you're hoping to get out of a study abroad experience. What kind of coursework can you take as a science major abroad? First of all, every major at RIT can study abroad. In fact, every RIT college has a study abroad academic pathway that identifies the optimum time for you to fit in a semester-long program based upon your major. You can find a copy of the pathway on our website under the Study Abroad in Your Major section, or you can ask your academic advisor for a copy of the pathway. Also in the Study Abroad in Your Major section of our website, you'll find a College of Science Study Abroad info sheet that highlights some popular program options for science majors. In addition to taking science-specific coursework abroad, don't forget that you can take minor, immersion, liberal arts, or free electives abroad. More program choices are available to you if you have some flexibility in your coursework. So try to save some electives or general education credits to take abroad and supplement some of your science courses. As you work with our office to apply for a study abroad program, we'll walk you through the course pre-approval process. You'll submit the courses you're interested in taking abroad to be approved by your college. This will make sure that the classes you plan to take will count towards your degree program at RIT and ensure that you'll stay on track to graduation. What's the best way to find a program that's a good fit for you? First, visit the Study Abroad in Your Major section of our website and print out the Study Abroad info sheet for science majors, which will highlight some suggested program options based upon your major. Use that as a starting point to research programs and look at the coursework that's available. During this research phase, it's a good idea to know what courses you still have left to take at RIT. Ask your academic advisor for a list of the classes you still need to fulfill towards your degree program. You can also do a wider program search in the Study Abroad Compass, which is our program and application database. You can find a link to the Compass on the Study Abroad website. You'll log into the Compass with your RIT username and password, and then you can do a program search. Using filters like destination or field of study will help you narrow the search results. Within your search results, you can open each program description to learn more. The next few slides will focus on some popular programs for science majors. Keep in mind, these are only just a few of the many program options available for you. If these few programs don't interest you, don't get discouraged. You can do a Compass search for more programs or meet with a study abroad advisor to help you find a good program fit. The University of Aberdeen is offered through RIT's affiliate partner Arcadia. You can spend either fall or spring semester in Scotland's Port City, located on the northeast coast. University of Aberdeen is home to about 13,000 students and has many campus clubs and organizations that give you the chance to meet local students. University of Aberdeen has a strong emphasis on STEM subjects. You'll find coursework in biology, biomedical sciences, chemistry, environmental science, geology, and physics. And Arcadia often plans excursions for you to learn more about Scottish culture, history, and environment. And all of your classes are taught in English. For this program, you'll be working with RIT Study Abroad advisor Roseanne DeFlorio. If you're interested in studying in the UK, Queen Mary University with RIT's partner Arcadia is a great option for science coursework. Queen Mary is a medium-sized campus, home to about 15,000 students, so very on par with the size of RIT. Located in London's popular East End, you'll find many restaurants, cafes, shopping, and sightseeing nearby. Study abroad students live on campus at Queen Mary, which means there's no daily commute in busy London to your classes. You'll find science courses at Queen Mary in biology, biochemistry, chemistry, physics, and biomedical sciences. Our study abroad advisor, Roseanne Hernandez, will be your main contact for this program. If you'd like to study in New Zealand, Victoria University of Wellington, also through Arcadia, is a great option for a semester. Wellington, the capital city of New Zealand, is located on the North Island. The city is known for its many outdoor activities. Victoria University of Wellington is home to over 20,000 students, has a large international student population, and has many student clubs, teams, and activities to get involved in. You'll find a variety of science coursework, including biology, biotechnology, cell and molecular bioscience, chemistry, ecology, geography, geophysics, marine biology, and physics. One important thing to note is that the New Zealand academic calendar is different than the typical U.S. academic calendar. Since New Zealand is in the southern hemisphere where winter and summer seasons are opposite from the U.S., semester dates don't neatly align. If you're going to New Zealand during RIT's fall semester, you can expect your semester dates in New Zealand to be from mid-June to early November. If going for RIT's spring semester, you would be in New Zealand from mid-February to mid-June. While semester dates don't match with U.S. dates exactly, we still have many students who study in New Zealand for a semester. You just need to be aware that it will affect your summer in the U.S. So if you need to do a summer co-op or have other summer priorities, you'd have to plan accordingly. Your RIT Study Abroad advisor for this program will also be Roseanne Hernandez. Another affiliate program that's a good fit for science majors is the DIS Copenhagen Semester Program. Denmark is known globally for innovative thinking in science, technology, and sustainability, and at DIS you can take coursework in biology and ecology, biomedicine, neuroscience, and environmental science. DIS science classes will introduce you to some unexpected topics like polar biology, climate, glaciers, and human impact, the biology of marine mammals, Arctic glaciology, psychopharmacology, neuroscience of consciousness, and more. You can also take a research assistant course where you assist with a research project run by a DIS faculty member. DIS semester programs include a week-long study tour to another country in Europe where you get an in-depth look into your area of study and meet with organizations, companies, and professionals in the field. There are no language requirements for DIS programs. Their programs are taught in English. And your main contact at RIT for DIS programs is Roseanne Hernandez. If you're looking for something outside of typical classroom study, and want to get your feet wet with some research experience and don't mind off the beaten path locations, the School for Field Studies may be a good fit for you. Another one of RIT's affiliate partners, the School for Field Studies focuses on environmental issues in science and gives you the opportunity to get out of the classroom setting to do field research. You'll find School for Field Studies programs in well-known locations like Australia and Costa Rica, but also in lesser-known locations like Bhutan, Cambodia, Kenya, Panama, Tanzania. You'll be studying with other college students from around the U.S. and living at a School for Field Studies field station that house your studying and living space. Field stations are typically outside of main cities, and most of your meals are included. School for Field Studies offer fall, spring, or summer programs, all taught in English. You'll work with Study Abroad advisor Roseanne Hernandez if you want to explore School for Field Study programs. Finally, I wanted to touch briefly on some other affiliate summer programs that may be a great option if you're looking for a shorter experience. On summer programs, you typically take between 1 to 3 courses, or 3 to 9 credits. If a summer in England interests you, Arcadia's Summer STEM program at University College London or their Pembroke King's summer program in Cambridge both have unique science coursework. The STEM summer program in London offers courses in neuroscience, geography, astrophysics, bioscience, biology, chemistry, and geoscience. Pembroke King's has classes in biology, materials science, ecology, and sustainability. DIS in Copenhagen is also a good summer option. They have multiple short summer sessions, and you can do one session or back-to-back sessions if you want to earn more credit and spend more time in Denmark over the summer. Biostatistics, biomedicine, climate change, and neuroscience courses are typically offered at DIS during the summer, or you could take non-science courses in a variety of subjects to count as elective, general education, or perspective credits at RIT. For environmental science coursework, you could check out the Summer Sustainability and the Environment in Costa Rica or the Summer Wildlife Ecology and Conservation in Botswana programs, both through CIEE. And there are many more summer affiliate programs you can explore. For any of the affiliate programs I shared here, you'll be working with our advisor, Roseanne Hernandez. Probably one of the biggest things that students ask about is, what does study abroad cost? With over 600 programs, it's a little hard here in this brief overview to get into what each individual program costs. But what we can tell you here is that every program will charge a tuition fee, so the fee for your courses you're going to take abroad, a program fee. This would include your housing while abroad and may include things like airport transportation or excursions that are built into the program. For example, a city tour when you arrive, visits to cultural sites, or a weekend trip somewhere. Then you're going to have some out-of-pocket expenses, things like your flight, personal spending money, meals, and in-country transportation like a bus or public transportation pass. Once you have a program in mind, we'll give you an official budget worksheet that outlines all of your expected program costs. That budget worksheet gives you an idea of what costs to expect, and the next step is to bring a copy of the budget worksheet for your program to a meeting with your financial aid advisor. At that meeting, you'll find out how your aid package could cover some of your study abroad program costs. Typically, more than 80% of RIT students who study abroad use financial aid and/or scholarships towards their program costs. An important thing to remember is that everyone's financial aid package is different. To really know how your aid will apply, you'll need to meet with your financial aid advisor at RIT. In general, to maximize the most aid you'll be able to use towards study abroad, you're going to want to be a full-time student while abroad, which means taking 12 or more credits on your study abroad program. This would allow you to use your RIT and federal aid and scholarships for your program. Semester programs and some summer programs will put you at the 12 credit or more mark to be at full-time status while abroad. If you're going on a shorter program and you're taking at least 6 credits, you're still considered a half-time student, and you may be able to use some of your federal aid towards your program costs. Finally, don't make assumptions that study abroad will be too expensive. You really can't know until you meet with your RIT financial aid advisor and go over your study abroad budget worksheet. Plus, there are study abroad scholarships that you can apply for. Some are available right through RIT. RIT Education Abroad Travel Grants are available through our office for an RIT Global Campus, faculty-led, or exchange program. These grants are between $500 to $1,000. If you're an RIT honors student, you could receive a $500 travel grant towards studying abroad. And if you happen to be a double major in the College of Science and College of Liberal Arts, you would be eligible for the College of Liberal Arts Global Opportunity Grant of $500. Many of our affiliate providers also offer scholarship funding that's very easy to apply for. Finally, you could also apply for national scholarships like the Gilman Fund for Education Abroad or Diversity Abroad scholarships. These are national scholarships, so they're a little bit more competitive. However, we have a scholarship advisor in our office who can help you with your essays. For example, the Gilman Scholarship awards hundreds of scholarships per cycle, and RIT students have one each cycle, so it's worth putting the time into your scholarship applications. You can find out more about funding and scholarships on our website under the funding section. Early planning is definitely key. A lot of scholarship deadlines tend to be very early, so if scholarships are a priority for you, we recommend that you explore these early in your study abroad application process. As a science major, you could also consider an international fellowship as a way to go abroad. There are two kinds of fellowships that are a good fit for science majors. First, a STEM Summer Research Fellowship would give you undergraduate research experience where you would work on a research project alongside PhD or faculty at an international university. DAAD RISE has research opportunities in Germany. The Fulbright Canada Mid-Tax Global Link program would pair you with a university in Canada. And the Amgen Scholars Program has research opportunities in Japan, China, and Singapore. These summer research fellowships are open to undergraduate students who are U.S. citizens and have a strong GPA. You'll gain practical research experience, and the fellowships typically provide a monthly stipend to cover your living expenses while abroad. And no foreign language skills are required for these opportunities. The working language is in English. Another option for after you graduate is the Fulbright U.S. Student Program. This is a very prestigious award that provides funding for recent graduates to go to grad school, complete an independent research project, or teach English abroad. This is a highly competitive award. However, RIT has had winners each year for the past 5 or more years. And Fulbright is specifically looking for more applicants in the sciences fields. You do need to be a U.S. citizen and have a strong GPA. If you're interested in applying for a Fulbright, you would start working on your application in the spring of your 3rd or 4th year at RIT, depending on the length of your degree program. For these fellowship opportunities, you would work with Jenny Sullivan, the Director of Education Abroad and International Fellowships, on your applications. As we wrap up, here are a few frequently asked questions students often have. How long can you go abroad for? Well, you can go as short as a few weeks if you're going on a faculty-led program or summer program, to as long as a full semester or academic year. When did most science majors go abroad? Most tend to go abroad their 2nd or 3rd year, but check with your academic advisor to see what fits best into your degree program. Can you go abroad more than once? Yes, you absolutely can. In fact, we've had many students go abroad more than once. We see a lot of students who may start off on a short-term faculty-led program, and they enjoy it so much that they decide to go back and study abroad for a summer or a full semester. How do you convince your parents that studying abroad is a good idea? On our website, we have a dedicated parent section where they can learn more about study abroad at RIT and the steps you'll take to study abroad. Can you talk to other students who've been abroad before? Yes, we have student global ambassadors who returned from study abroad and now work for our office, and they're happy to share their experiences with you. You can find a list of global ambassadors on our website, and you can reach out to them via email or social media. You're welcome to ask them questions, meet up for coffee to chat in person, or email them with any questions you have. Here are some next steps to take as you continue to explore study abroad. First, let your academic advisor know that you want to go abroad. If you're still a freshman at RIT, it's not too early to start the conversation with your academic advisor. In fact, we recommend it. If you're a second, third, or even fourth year student, connect with your academic advisor to see what kinds of classes you still have left to take, required courses, electives, perspectives, etc. This will help you understand what kinds of classes you may want to look for abroad. Next, start by exploring some programs. 2 recommended ways to do this would be to visit the Study Abroad in your major section of our website, where you can download the Study Abroad info sheet for science majors. Or do a wider search and visit our website and log into the Compass, where you can search all 600 plus program options. Once you have a few programs in mind, make an appointment with a Study Abroad advisor to learn more about the application process, including getting a budget worksheet and planning the courses you want to take. To make an appointment with one of our advisors, go to rit.edu/global/advisor meeting. If you're interested in an affiliate program, you'll be working with our advisor, Roseanne Hernandez. If you're interested in a global campus or exchange program, you'll be working with Miles Shalou. If you're considering a faculty-led program, your main contact will be the faculty director of the program. A good rule of thumb is to start your applications and exploring programs at least 6 months before you plan on going abroad. If applying for scholarships is a priority of yours, we recommend planning at least a year in advance so you can hit those scholarship deadlines as they come up. And remember that by starting an application in our system or meeting with one of our advisors, it does not commit you to studying abroad. It just keeps you on our radar so we can share program information and application deadlines. A few weeks after the application deadline, we'll contact you and ask if you plan on committing to the program. At that time, you can either confirm your participation, or if you've made other plans and decided to not study abroad, we can withdraw your application. We hope that learning more about study abroad has sparked your interest in exploring international experiences. Take some time to check out our website, rit.edu/studyabroad. We have a lot of great information there. Also, don't hesitate to email us with any questions at global@rit.edu. And follow us on social media to learn about upcoming programs, events, or hear student stories. We're on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at RIT Study Abroad. We hope to see you in our office soon to help you explore all the places you can go.